everyone, so I thought as I've done a non-beauty favourites recently that I would also give you a kind of current beauty favourites as well. Most of these are actually drugstore, so I know that you guys really like it when I give you kind of budget friendly things to look at. So most of these are drugstore, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So the first thing that I have to show you is actually a nail polish colour, and it's by Essie. I've only actually done one of my hands because I started painting them and then I thought I needed to do stuff, so I only painted my left hand because I'm right-handed, and then I just completely forgot. So I do have it on to show you. On one hand, this is the colour, what is it? Not Just a Pretty Face, and it's just a really nice nude. So it's a nude where it's not too pink and it's not too peach, and it's not that weird like mauvey horrible like grey colour either, because I find that it makes your hands like look a little bit dead and old and a bit weird, and especially on toes I think it just looks awful. So I think if you have like a wedding, this would be a really good, like if you're the bride, I think this would be a really good colour. I think I'm going to suggest this to Laura for hers because it's neutral but it's pretty, it's kind of classy, it just kind of neatens everything up, and actually I think this is the best nude I've ever found. As far as the formula goes, it's really good. I find that it chips less if I put the Seche Vite on. I think Essie's a little bit hit and miss. Some of them chip really badly, like I find the dark colours chip quite quickly, but a lot of the more paler, nuder ones actually stay on really well, especially if you put the Seche Vite top coat on top. So if you're going to get any nail polish, actually I would recommend getting the Seche Vite as your top coat because it's super shiny, dries really quickly, and you kind of look like you have gel nails on, which is amazing. The next thing I have to show you is the Archery Brow Pencil from Soap and Glory. It looks like this. I have the colour Hot Chocolate. I actually used my Aqua Brow today, but I have been finding if I'm having like a kind of no makeup day, or I just want to do like the bare minimum to get me out of the door, this is really fast, really good, and the colour is really nice. I think they do one for blondes as well. They've got a few different colours. I think it's under £10 or around the £10 mark, but it's a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So you have a spoolie on one end and then you have this twist up, so you can do some really nice fine hair strokes. The one thing that I don't like about this is because it's kind of packaged in this manner, even though it's a really brilliant product and it stays on really well as well, is the fact that you don't know when you're going to run out. So if this is the only product you're going to use for your brows, I would always keep a backup handy, because the moment you twist and nothing comes up is like the worst ever. The next thing I have to talk about is a product by Carmex. So my mum actually introduced me to these. Now these are their tinted lip balms. This is the one that I carry around with me all of the time, so you can tell that I love it so much. So as you can see, it just twists up. This is a really nice neutral pinky peach colour, and it's just really good maybe if you're going to school or you're not into makeup and you don't really do lip colours or anything, just to kind of make your lips look a little bit more alive. It kind of just tints them and makes them look really kind of smooth and plumped. So you can also get those in a couple of different colours, and I think actually Nivea do some really nice tinted lip balms as well. Blistex, Carmex, they're all bringing them out now. I actually have been really enjoying my tinted lip balms lately. So a kind of more expensive version of that, but packaged in kind of a lipstick packaging, is the YSL Volupte Sheer Candy. This is the pink one, which is number 19. This I would say deposits less colour than the Carmex one, but this is really pretty. Just kind of plumps your lips, makes them look really juicy, healthy. Yes, it's expensive, obviously, because it's YSL, but if you're feeling like a real treat, like even the packaging is gorgeous, and obviously these aren't going to stay because they're more like tinted balms, but they are really pretty and I think would actually make a really nice special gift for someone who really loves their makeup. Now I have a couple of bits to show you from Bourjois. The first one I'm not actually wearing today. I'm not actually wearing any blushes today. This is the cream blush, and it's in the colour 04. These are cream to powder formulas, so they're really good for people that are a little bit scared of creams like I am, although lately becoming more comfortable because my skin's been quite dry. But this is really small, really thin, it's plastic, you've got a mirror inside, and this is what the product looks like. It's just a really nice kind of peachy pink, kind of rosy nude. It's just really neutral. I'm going to swatch it for you. And it's definitely a cream to powder. I think they have a couple of more pinky ones. I think there's a peachier one as well. I'm really enjoying that. I'm going to have a go at looking in boots and seeing what other colours, and maybe I'll kind of report back and do more like a swatch all of them for you type video, because I really like it. It's so handy for travelling as well because the compact's so tiny. The next thing I have to talk about is my beloved Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. I have rediscovered this. It's always been a favourite of mine. This is the colour, what am I, 53. They do quite a good shade range. The only thing obviously is that, as with most drugstore brands, they do not cater for dark skin, which really drives me nuts. It does my head in. But if you can get your shade in this, then it's kind of like it just looks like skin. It just evens your skin tone out. It's buildable. I would say kind of in between a light and a medium coverage, but definitely very buildable. If you're oilier, I definitely need powder, or maybe look at the Healthy Mix, not the Healthy Mix Serum, because that's slightly more matte, but it still doesn't make your skin look flat. I would say this is quite similar to the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua. I really like this. It's like my favourite foundation. It's probably my #1 foundation ever. And of course, I am wearing it today. The last thing I have to show you is actually a product by Sleek. Now, I've just rediscovered my Sleek eye palettes. I've been using those. They're a little bit powdery, but they are really pigmented. But the thing that I've been loving is this Sleek Barekissed Illuminator in the colour Cuba. They do a couple of these. This is the kind of pink one, and it's a kind of highlighter with a pump. I don't know if you can see, it's got shimmer in it. So it comes out looking quite colourful, but actually I find that I do kind of build this up and use it as kind of a shimmery blush on the cheeks, and just use an angled brush with it. But it actually blends out really nicely. It says you can use this to mix in with your foundation as well. I haven't actually tried that, but it actually kind of blends out to nothing. It just gives your skin a really beautiful sheen. I don't know if you can see that. But it's just really reasonably priced, and it's not one of those things where you look like a glitter ball. I haven't actually tried mixing it with my foundation yet, but I will do, and I will obviously report back to you guys. But they do a really nice bronzy colour as well, which I think I'm going to get. I would say if you're not a fan of highlighter, like powder highlighters, or you find them too intense, then I would maybe give that a little bit of a go. And it doesn't kind of dry sticky on the skin or look really super greasy either. It just feels really nice. So that was my video on my current beauty favourites. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please excuse the onesie. I'm just not having it today. I think I'm going to go for a walk in the park later, but actually I've just been in all day kind of doing admin-y bits and pieces, sorting out my account, speaking to my accountant, all of that kind of stuff. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to stay in my onesie. And it's pink. This is probably the most colourful thing I own. So yeah, excuse the onesie. Bit of a weird look with the full face and hair going on, but there you go. Anyway, the sun is shining where I am. I hope it is where you are too. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All of the links and stuff will be below as per usual. Okay, bye.